guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you part 1 in my spring clean and decorate with me series. I'm so excited to show you the pieces that I've put together, and I am just so ready for spring to be here, you guys. As you can see, I have a bunch of decor set out over there, more of it set out over here, so we have lots to do. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we go any further, you guys, I just wanted to let you know that this is part of a big collaboration of spring decor videos. Some of my friends are going to be sharing hauls, others are going to be decorating their homes, and I know you are just going to love them. I do have the playlist linked down below in my description box, so make sure you check it out, and don't forget to let them know that I sent you over. And if you're from their channel, welcome. I'm so glad you are here. So today we are focusing on a couple different areas in my home. First one being this table here. I've got some stuff to go ahead and do both the shelf and this console table. I love this table. It's one of my husband's and I first DIY projects together, and it really just holds a very special place in my heart, and it's one of my favorite places to decorate. I also want to add some new decor to the top of my hutch here. I'm going to go ahead and keep everything inside just about the same. I might add a couple florals, but overall I really like the way that that looks. This is a bunch of the decor I'm going to be using on my console table. And up here I have a whole bunch of stuff just shoved up here because these are pieces that I want to use over here on these shelves, so we're going to decorate those as well. So we are also going to go ahead and decorate this little garden stand here. This is the first thing you see if you walk in the front door of my home, so it does need to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and less plain. And again, this table is just holding a bunch of decor before I actually get it up, but I really like to keep this table both functional and appealing, so we're going to go ahead and give this a little bit of a spring refresh as well. And the final place we are decorating today is our little powder room here. I just have a couple pieces of spring decor just to freshen up this space a bit more and have it ready for the season. Before I get started, I'm going to quickly open up this blind just to let some more natural light in. Unfortunately, the day I was filming this, it was quite cloudy and windy, so I ended up having to turn on the artificial lights as well. The shelf above my console table is relatively new to me, but I knew that I wanted to use my new fresh flower sign that I made. If you didn't see that video, I did share this and 2 other really cute spring DIYs. I will have it linked down below for you, so make sure you check that out. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were. When I'm decorating, sometimes I like to stick to a theme in a certain area, and I really wanted to do that with this console table on the shelf above. So I used my new Fresh Flower Market sign as my inspiration for this entire setup. And using a selection of different florals, I think I really did bring that market feel vibe to this space, and I just love how it turns out. Yeah. I'm just curious, when did you know you had feelings for me? Maybe somehow we've always known that we have chemistry, but always chasing after someone else. So this took me by surprise. Oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. To display my florals, I did want to use a bunch of different mediums and ideas to bring those vibes. So I am using some metal, some ceramic, as well as some wood elements, and even an antique sugar jar just to put my flowers in, and I love how this worked. My florals came from a variety of different places, some from Michael's, some from Hobby Lobby, some even from the Dollar Tree, but the ones I was the most impressed with, you guys, were the $1 tulips that I grabbed at the dollar spot. And I actually am using them throughout my home during this holiday season. A new piece for me this year is this adorable little wooden stool riser. I thought it was just so adorable. I also grabbed it in a little bit larger of a size just in case I wanted to use it in front of my home or with the baby's playhouse. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use it yet. However, this galvanized pot I bought it last year at Michael's, and I'm just putting in some florals and letting the tulips kind of drape just like they would if we were at a real live flower market. The next place we are going to decorate is on top of my new farmhouse hutch. I shared this relatively recently. I did give it a complete makeover and I just am obsessed with how it turned out. So if you are interested in that video, make sure you look for the link down below. To decorate on top, I knew I wanted to use this bird cage. I actually grabbed this a little over a year ago and it was sitting in storage for forever, and I've only used it one other time, and that was for my daughter's birthday. So I'm so excited to finally be using this piece. Inside, I am putting in my little yellow Raydon birdhouse and a cute little egg tree that I grabbed at Target, and I think it is the perfect combination. Also decided that I wanted to warm up the space slightly, so I added in my 2 wooden candlesticks as well as some pre-lit battery-operated candles to make it feel nice and cozy. I finished off this space with this cute little egg wreath that I also grabbed at the Target dollar spot.
Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up.
Moving on to my wooden shelves here, I'm just going to go ahead and take everything that I've been storing up here off and give them a really quick wipe down before we get started with any decor.
This moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I
wanted to take a quick second and introduce myself for anyone who is new. My name is Veronica and I'm a wife and mom from Las Vegas, and I love to decorate my home. My channel is all about DIYs, affordable decor, and lots of mama motivation for fellow mamas like me that love to make their house a home. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss my future videos.
we stay here forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
I've had this adorable picnic basket in storage for far too long, and I decided that instead of using it for the functional purpose of picnics, I was going to use it this year for some decor, and I'm so glad that I did. A little hack, because I didn't actually have a blanket that I wanted to put in here, I ended up folding up a small placemat and just making it work for this space. Next to that, I am just adding some of my antique books as well as some little terracotta pots that I grabbed at the Dollar Tree, and I'm adding in a couple little robin's eggs because how cute is that for spring? And on top, we're gonna add in some florals and some more texture.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
If you're not already, you should definitely be following me over on my Instagram page. My handle is @SoVeryVeronica, and I share a ton of day in the life stuff as well as different decor and DIYs that I do not share here on my YouTube channel. So make sure you're following me over there as well. I am obsessed with antique books and just anything old really, so I love to display my pieces. I've been collecting them for about 10 years and I just love them all so much. Another thing I am going to be adding in is this little basket full of egg filler, as well as one of my DIY bunny bead sets that I made in my last DIY video. Finish up this room, I am going to attach this cute boxwood wreath to my little blanket ladder here. This is an IKEA find. I think they're only available during Christmas, but I have 2 of them and I always use them year-round. In the powder room, we are not doing too much. We are just going to add a couple items that will help spruce this place up for spring. The first is this apothecary jar that I added in some egg filler, and the other is just a basket with some more eggs on my little table right by the toilet.
Waited all these years for you right here, but how will I ever know if you...
Moving on to my front entryway table, I'm just going to give this a really good wipe down. It was covered in dust and debris and it just needed a really good clean. And now I am going to anchor my decor down with a table runner. I really love these like lace ones, especially for spring. I think they are so beautiful and bring so much texture. To that, I'm just adding some spring decor, like this adorable tricycle that I filled with some carrots and moss eggs, as well as a cute little bunny to bring all those spring vibes. I have shared with you guys before that this little garden stool is probably the hardest thing to decorate. I'm not sure if it's just like the awkward shape or size of the little pedestals, but it is difficult to clean, it is difficult to decorate, but I promise at the very end of all this, I really do love the way it turns out. As always, when I'm decorating, I am moving things around a million times before I find something that I really like. But I did end up going with some greenery as well as some florals and even a few books just to warm this space up and finish it off. That is the end of today's video. I hope you found this in some way motivating or inspiring for spring decor around your home, and if you did, please hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you part of my growing internet family. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you later.
Inside all that greatness and all